You wield a Zura's star? How can such a thing be possible?
I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast.
Damn shame.
You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you, bare-handed. Just your own 2 hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you got. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Fight! Fight!
I'll fix you good.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not. My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health. Thank you. All right, then.
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need. The gods know what you've done. I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy. Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book. All right then.
Don't fret over the gloom. There's nothing to fear. Old Lorebook will brighten your spirits. Just lend him your ear.
Welcome to the Moorside. If you need anything, I'll be around. Good to have a customer. Slow? No, it just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use. Lurbuck? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay. If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them, but, well, look around. Good day.
The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about, that's all. Understand?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
What is it? Dragons?
My mother and father died years ago. Falion takes care of me now. I asked Falion if someday I could learn from the mages in Winterhold, but he doesn't like that.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. What do you need, my friend? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Hello, child of Kinnereth. Yorik's sister? Poor child. Magic runs deep in that family's bloodline. It's not always a blessing. Thank you for this. Something for your trouble.
Stand it.
Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torrig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Late 171.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History, and scribe work when I can find some quiet time. Good to meet a prospective bard. He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time. And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned. At least, that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself. Well, you've come to the right place. Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory. It's an honor to have Hjaalmarch for instruction on drum, but it's far too reserved for my tastes. And why wouldn't I be? We sing tales of kings, queens, and their politics, 'tis true. But do you know who really makes history? The person who writes it. Farewell, stranger.
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need.
Have you seen my mother? I'm still waiting for her to come home. Papa says that I shouldn't keep waiting. Why not? Mom has to come home sometime.
The gods know what you've done. It's amazing how much you can learn from a book. Here, let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about potions. I think I can teach you a thing or two. Until next time.
Who are the Stormcloaks? And why would... Yes?
Well,
You will not disrespect Jarl Idgrod while in this hall. Do we have an understanding? It's no secret that Jarl Idgrod is... different. It's also no secret that there are rumors about her and her visions. I won't repeat them, and I won't allow them to be spread under this roof. Now you go about your business. Until next time.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open. I speak and others hear. It is my hope that instead they listen.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first. The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details. There aren't any houses for sale in Morthal, but if you're interested, I could sell you land in the Hold where you could build your own house. Excellent. We're glad to have you as a landowner in Hjaalmarch. Here's the title to your steading. If you don't mind getting your feet wet, your best bet is to head north past the mill. The odd tomb or two along the way won't bother you. I do what I can to see that Idgrod's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to deal with important matters.